Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Emery, and we're going to be reading together today. Now, for today's lesson, did you know authors have clues in their stories to help us know how to read it? These clues help us bring the characters to life. Today, I want us to think about this question. What clues do authors leave that readers can use to bring characters to life? Now, we're going to learn about these clues today. So here are some clues that you're going to find in your fiction books that the authors use to bring their character to life. There is always punctuation at the end of the sentence. We may see a period, an exclamation mark, and a question mark, and that's going to tell us how we should read the story. Sometimes there's also punctuation in the middle, such as a comma or dot, 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 and when we see that, we have to take a pause, okay? And sometimes the author used special print, like bold words, italics, and capital letters. So when we see those, we have to read them in a special way. We may have to raise our voice, okay, when we see the capital letters or the bold words. There's also dialogue in our stories, which is the characters are talking to each other. And when we know there's dialogue, we see those special quotation marks over here. And that's how you know that the characters are talking. There are also pictures in our books, and those pictures are great clues to help us know how to read the story. If we see the character is happy, we may want to read in a happy way. If we see that the characters are sad, we may want to read in a sad way. Okay, so we're going to practice these clues together, and we're going to look for them today in this book, Waiting is Not Easy by Mo Willems. Okay, and we're going to pay attention for those clues, and we're going to talk about it. Okay, so let's get started. Gerald! Right away, I see those clues. Right here, I have an arrow. I see capital letters, and I see an exclamation mark. So when we see these two things, we may want to raise our voice. Okay, so let's read it together. Gerald! Okay, let's go to the next page. I have a surprise for you. Yay! What is it? Now, I see two different clues. I see punctuation, right? There's an exclamation mark. We have to raise our voice. And I see another punctuation, and this is a question mark, so we have to read it like a question. Let's try it together. What is it? The surprise is a surprise. Oh, now over here I looked at the picture because I see Gerald is looking a little bit confused, so I may want to read that in maybe I might in a confusing way. So let's try that. Oh, okay. So now that we found some clues in our book, I want you to finish the rest of the story and find out what the surprise is, okay? So you can click this and you can read the story and finish the story, okay? Now, after you finish reading the story, your activity today is to choose one fiction book to read, not the book that we just read, one of your own books, either from your book baggie or Raz Kids or Epic, okay? And look out for clues the author used to show us how to read. Write down one clue you found in your book and post it onto Class Dojo. So here's my example. The title of the book that I just read is Waiting is Not Easy, and a clue that I found in my book was punctuation. If you have more than one clue that you found today, you can write that down and share it onto Class Dojo, okay? And I've also put the chart here of all the clues that we may find in our book. So if you find pictures or dialogue or punctuation at the end, punctuation in the middle, and special print, you can write that down. Okay? Have fun reading today.